What do most Westerners get wrong when they look at Middle East?
What do they get wrong? There's a bit of Orientalism. There's Edward Said thesis. I had a great respect for Edward Said and what he was trying to do. I think slightly overstated. I don't think there is for many that distortion, but for some it is. And some inevitably see it through a very different light. If you're a Westerner, you see it often through risk and threat rather than the ambition and aspiration that Arabs would have about what should be their right. And I'm extremely conscious about also this sense from the region of double standards. And it's double standard in all sorts of ways. The most conventional is double standard is the way that the West will interact and engage with Israel, different from the way it engages with the rest of the Middle East. The other way that the double standards has become just very prominent in the region is they see how the West responded to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and it has responded in a very different way to what the Israeli response has been to the 7th of October.
Had there not been double standards, what sort of Western response would we be seeing to that?
Well, I talk from the perspective of Arabs in the region, particularly those on the street. They would say the sanctions that you impose on Russia, why aren't they imposed on Israel? That's how they look at it. I'm relaying the response to your question about what do people get wrong. The perspective from which they are looking at the Middle East is almost inevitably a very different perspective from what it looks like on the street or in the corridors of power in the Middle East.